Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again, all these videos wearing exactly what I'm wearing right now have all been shot in the same day, just definitely different time frames. Pretty much all at night, but at the same time, they all have been pretty much shot again at different times. By the way, here at night. Uh, but by the way, that reminds me of another show that I had thought of creating, and again, it's not really hard. It's just me really filming myself with, an iPhone camera or even my iPad camera. It's titled Nate at Night. Um, Again, a majority of what I do now at night, would just be, writing music, doing my academic homework, playing my Xbox, you know, producing music. So I mean, but it definitely, but within within the upcoming times, within the upcoming days and months, my life will start getting a heck of a lot more interesting to where, to where that series Nate at Night will be produced, or should I say, will be filmed, and it totally will be something that, if you ask me, is worth noticing, is worth paying attention to, because because as the months go by, I'm probably gonna start, I'm probably gonna start filming myself cooking more. Which, who am I kidding? That show was really supposed to be titled NJ to the City Cooks, but yeah, the my big point there is, like I say, is a lot of it's a lot of things, and by the way, and to my good friend Jolise, it is right that, or you're mostly correct, or if not entirely correct, when you tell me that I pretty much talk about the same thing almost every day when it comes to the again, the mentorship stuff, the leadership stuff. But if you ask me, I would rather, if you ask me personally, I would almost rather hear myself, talk about this all day long. Talk about the real stuff, about what we can, like I said, do to help clean up the culture, help clean up our neighborhoods, and help each other. I mean, I'd rather talk about the real rather than, rather than when it comes to all the, rather, I guess you could say, rather than barfing over all the fake to a certain degree, because the majority of some of this music that has been released over the last few years makes me want to barf, honestly, because it's so garbage towards the lyrical content, so garbage, and so forth and so forth. But yeah, majority of times I am probably saying the exact same thing, just in different wording, or the exact same thing with the same wording. But like I said, I guess you could say it's just my way of letting people know, again, straight up, this is what it is, how it is, and this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm willing to die for it. I guess you could say one of the reasons why I do it, the way I do it when it comes to these videos, and much, much more. Because like I said, I just want people to be established with their faith. I want people to be established with their, with their goals, with trying to chase their purpose, trying to fulfill their purpose, trying to, take care of themselves, their families, their communities. Like, I want people to be really established with all those things, and plus more. Because like I say, we have the power to I would say, to just own our better tomorrow, our better tomorrows. We all have that power. If not all of us, a majority of us have that power to do it, and we just need to start, taking those steps towards doing it, so forth and so forth, And like I say, if y'all want to, when I'm preaching like this, or preaching like I have in my other videos, if y'all want to call me Pastor Nate, or whatever else the term is when it comes to, preaching, I mean, like I say, the name I've already been called is, Pastor Nate, honestly. But I've been told I can be a pastor, a priest, a motivational speaker, public speaker. But like I say, whatever y'all, whatever creative term that y'all want to call me, creative and appropriate, righteous term that y'all want to call me for all this preaching that I do on this YouTube channel, and in my music, and on Twitter and whatever else, I try my best to accept it and be as thankful, humble about it as I can, so forth and so forth. But one of the reasons why I'm making this video, 4 minutes into this, one of the top reasons why I'm making this video is to discuss, again, all the schools that, like I say, tribute albums are coming for. Again, Nice, of course, my alma mater. Then you got Valley Ridge Academy, K-8 over there, in Greenleaf, Nocatee. And then you got Twin Lakes over there, like across the street from Celebration Church over there. Twin Lakes, probably one for Atlantic Coast High School, St. Aug, Landrum, Passetti, Landry Middle School, by the way. Landry Middle School, Passaic Bay Wildcats, um, so forth and so forth. Like I say, in a lot of other schools, but definitely those I can name right off the bat. And then you got what's the other school? Not even a school really. And like I say, then some music for the churches, like some tribute albums for the churches, like like the one I would say I'm the ambassador of Waypoint Church in Greenleaf, Nocatee. I'm gonna make a tribute album for that church. I'm gonna make a tribute album for probably make a tribute album for Rebirth Church in St. Augustine. Make a tribute album for Reverb Church. It's like, again, many churches I'm gonna make tribute albums for. Not just that, and again, many schools as well. And like I said, I'm just all into it. I'm all into it with, again, the catalog that I have and the beauty that I know that the craft possesses. Like I said, a lot of tribute songs for the schools, a lot of tribute songs for the churches, and we're just gonna we're gonna make this thing light up together. Straightforward message. We're gonna make this stuff light up together. And we're gonna own this stuff as a community, as a family. So forth and so forth. And we're gonna do what we gotta do to make that better tomorrow. Not just for ourselves, but again for the next generation, for our kids, our grandkids, our elders, everybody. Because whenever we all do die, I can definitely assure you this. Whenever we all do die, I can assure you this. You want to die with that feeling of, I lived a great life. I accomplished a lot of great things. And I did a lot of good work, and now I'm ready for the Lord to take me up to my heavenly home. That's the feeling that we all should be searching for once we die. If you ask me purposely. And then I forgot that I'm playing Madden, and should have threw the football, so I didn't have to go in overtime. But now I got to go in overtime versus the Baltimore Ravens. But that's what we should be. Whenever we are on our deathbed, that's the feeling that we should have. I lived a great life, and great life, accomplished a lot of great things, did a lot of great work to help other people and help clean up the culture. And now I'm ready for my earthly, and now I'm ready for my earthly departure up now to my heavenly home with Jesus Christ and stuff like that. If you ask me, that's the attitude that you should be approaching, approaching the end game of life with, like you're gonna do as much as you can now. So when that day comes, that's the mentality that you have. You're gonna do as much as you can to help clean up the culture and help better people, help better yourselves, and you get the point, So when that day comes, that's exactly what you can end your final minute with. Or at least part of what you can in your final minute with. So on and so forth. 8 minutes into this. See, shout out God bless Sandalwood High School, shout out God bless Linden Coast High School, shout out God bless, Fruit Cove Middle School, shout out God bless Creekside High School, Pedro Menendez High School, Fernandina Beach High School, Matanzas High School. There's so many schools, just so many schools. But yeah, like I say, all the music is coming, ladies and gentlemen. All the music is coming. Like I said, I'm gonna have more R&B albums, more rap albums. I'm gonna have an album titled Just Rap. I'm gonna have an album titled Smooth R&B, an album titled Hard Rap. Like I say, the stuff is coming. So again, gear up for that. And when it comes to wherever you were to work, ladies and gentlemen, wherever on this earth that you work currently or about to work, whenever that time comes for you, I can assure you, try to approach your whatever job that you do, sane and sober, legally, by the way. Try to approach that job with the best mindset of, I'm going to own this first job with great honor, great integrity, great honor, great discipline, great integrity, so forth and so forth. So, what I want to say now. So, like, whenever you apply for your next job or whatever else, not only can your ex employer tell your new employer, like, hey, yeah, they're a great student, they're they are, great hard worker and so forth and so forth. But it's as well just a blessing and a God's given honor to have them, working here at the store with me, and you wish them the absolute, God's given best with their future and so forth and so forth. So like I say, definitely take some great, honor and pride in what you do. So it definitely will pay off in the future with all the, blessings and so forth and so forth. So by the way, y'all, take care. I got more videos to shoot. God bless.